1692 means we got shots fired. Route 291 sounded like an automatic firearm.
Copy, code red at 169 Sammy, they have shots fired.
Upstairs, Mandalay Bay, halfway up. I see the shots coming from Mandalay Bay. Halfway up.
Control, this is CP, just advising there are people down on stage left. Be advised, it is automatic fire. Fully automatic fire from an elevated position. Take cover.
I was very close to the stage on the right-hand side, and I saw horrific things that I'll never forget.
Because, I mean, we could see blood everywhere, like, you know, so people obviously were shot that were ahead of us because there was blood.
Was this really happening to us?
Yeah, we're being shot at, and
are we going to die?
I saw people get shot through the neck. The gentleman that helped my friend and I jump over the fence when we were trapped, I learned that he passed away later.
You know, once we thought we were safe, and I was, you know, wanting to tell my mom and my son, you know, and at that point there was nothing. Like, I said, I love you, I said, I'm scared, I love you with all my heart. And they're like, you're scaring me. I said, well, I'm scared. And I could tell, like, my mom was just, like, she can't even think of it now, because she thought she was going to lose me that night.
After Route 91 happened and I was on social media and saw all the people in Orange County that were affected by it, and of all the people that were there at that event, 1,500 of them lived in Orange County. Of the 58 that were killed, 24 of them lived in Orange County. Mariposa works with trauma every day. And so because of that, we were able to mobilize really quickly for the Route 91 survivors. And within 3 days of that event, we were able to open up an 8-week series for those individuals. And we had over 100 people respond to that group. And we were able to scholarship all of those people for that 8 weeks because of people that have donated or people that have given us the resources to be able to scholarship those people.
Well, like, we feel like we have another family now with the other group members, because we've all just became so close, and it's a no judgment zone. We're all there for each other. We all understand what each other's going through, the waves of trauma. Some days you could be okay, and some days it's completely horrible. So it's basically just knowing that you have those people there for you that can empathize exactly with what you're going through.
Well, just to be in a room with other people that had experienced the same thing that you had gone through, just to talk to them. For me, that was a little bit of the healing process. Like, I'm not alone. There were other people that could relate to me of what my experience was.
When you go through something like this horrific, there's no book to tell you how to deal with what's going on. So it makes you feel like, okay, it's okay for me to be feeling this way. It's okay for me to be going through these waves of emotion.
We both sought out individual therapy right after, but this, by far, has helped us more.
So we've employed and used different modalities with these individuals to help them in their healing process. One of the things we've done with them is art therapy. So they are able to reach emotions and work through some of the anxiety that they've had through art. Another modality we've used with the Route 91 is equine therapy. When you get a survivor of that kind of trauma in an arena with a horse, there's something really magical that happens, almost spiritual. And they're able to have a healing that is so unique. You can't get that in an individual therapy session. It is something that only happens with a horse. Mariposa's founder was Fran McGowan, and 40 years ago she was an alcoholic and needed help, and there really wasn't a place for her to go that was specifically for women. So she opened Mariposa as that place for women to go to get substance abuse treatment. And then when the women started coming, they had all these other issues. There was a lot of domestic violence, a lot of sexual abuse and childhood abuse that was in part the reason that they were using. So they opened up other services for those women. And that's how we have progressed in the last 40 years. If you look at the demographics in Orange County, there's people that are really, really low income and they qualify for services at the county. Then there's people that have income and they can afford services, but there's this whole population in the middle that can't afford services, but they don't qualify for services. And those are the clients that we serve. We really are the safety net in Orange County. We are providing services for a vast number of people that otherwise would not be able to get those services. We offer free childcare here for all of our clients that are getting services, because oftentimes childcare is a barrier for particularly women getting help, getting services. So we offer that here on site for free for them. So what I know about mental health is that it impacts everyone at some point in their life, whether it's themselves or a family member or a colleague, a friend. Everybody has experienced something with mental health. There's a lot of stigma around getting help. They don't know how to access services, or they want to get involved in some way around helping other people. With Mariposa, there's a lot of opportunities to get involved, whether it's involved as a volunteer or a donor or a board member or on any of our committees. There's a lot of opportunities for people to get involved and be a part of our mission. I've been with Mariposa for almost 7 years, and in that time we've served about 19,000 individuals. And to put that in perspective, the Honda Center holds 18,000 people. So that gives you an idea of the volume of people that we serve every year.